What is the best way to store your Lego? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today we'll take a look at why that question is kind of hard to answer.
Let it on. A new one.
A new one?
Yep.
Yep.
The reason that question's hard to answer is because each of our collections are different. And the way I sort Lego has actually changed quite a few times over the years as my collection has grown. Now, when I was younger, I tried to sort in colors and rough shapes and sizes. But today, that's a little impractical just because of the volume of Lego bricks that I have. Sorting by color really wouldn't work for me. So what I do now is a bunch of different methods, actually. You can see here on the screen I've got some that are in stack-ons, and I've printed little labels out. Mainly I put really small pieces, minifigure accessories, food, and other items in storage trays like that because they're easily expandable. They're really easy to find, and you can get a lot of them in a very small space. And I also use bead trays, and I really like the bead trays, but for my big hands, sometimes the pieces are a little hard to get out of there. But with the bead trays, what I do is I use individual pieces sorted by colors. For instance, the 1x1 round studs. You can see them separated by compartment, by color. Something that you always run into, though, is you inevitably have more than will fit in one of those little compartments. And once I outgrow that, I'll move to maybe a pick-a-brick cup, or actually I do use Ziploc bags. I keep the Ziploc bags inside of larger storage containers. And there's various kinds of ways that I sort, but mainly it's by piece first, and then by color. So I'll put all of my 1x bricks in a bag, and all of my 2x bricks in a bag. And then I'll come back later and I'll sort those by color. And then those get assigned a little plastic storage bin and a label on the front. I'll move on to the next color and do the same thing. Some of my bins hold larger, really hard to store pieces, like these big ugly rock pieces. I just throw all of them in any color, in any shape or size. If that's what it is, it goes in that drawer. And then for some of the smaller pieces, like cheese slopes, I do sort those by color, put those in individual bags, and then put all the individual bags in one larger bag. So then that bag will then go with my slopes. I can just open the big tub that has all the slopes in it and grab out the bag that has cheese slopes and then grab the color I need. And in the end, probably what I'm looking for, at least right now, is something to go in these storage containers. Something that's modular, that I can fit in there, and to organize them in a fashion of where similar types of bricks are together, and then inside of each of those drawers they would be separated by colors. And again, this is something that will change as your Lego collection grows, and as you figure out your building style, what makes sense for you. For the things that you're doing with your Lego, how does it make sense to have that organized? What makes it the quickest and easiest for you to go grab your Lego and be creative? And for me, it's about time to get back to sorting, because I have tried to build a few things this week that just did not work out at all. I couldn't find the bricks that I was looking for. When I found them, I couldn't find them in the colors that I needed. So I'm wondering, do I have them? Are they somewhere else? Are they in the boxes of various ones that haven't been sorted yet? Where are they? So I think I'll go ahead and stop right here so I can get back to sorting. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.